Hello everyone.
Hi, I'm Suria.
And I'm Nur Muhammad.
And we are entrepreneurs, passionpreneurs.
Humble entrepreneurs.
People who love what we do. And we just love what we do, and we make a great income doing what we do, and at the same time help to transform lives.
At the same time transforming thousands. She has transformed literally thousands of lives. And I came into her life because of what she's doing.
Right, so and the topic today is really, we are we are here, we're entrepreneurs, and we're speaking to a group of success seekers, people who aspire to start their own businesses, really. And a lot of time I get this question a lot, that people want to start their own business, but they're not sure. What business do I do? How do I get started? What's the first steps? And how to be successful? Like, what is the formula to a successful business?
And do you really think there is a formula? Is there a formula to a successful business? Or is it just pure luck?
It's interesting that you said that, because if really there is a formula right now, why is it that 90% of all businesses fail in their first 5 years?
Is it because 90% of them are unlucky? Or is it because they don't have a formula?
And it's like you were telling me about some 6 million?
6 million people, yes.
6 million people in the US,
US, yeah.
This is more than people in Singapore.
Exactly. And within 5 years, 90% of them fail.
So is there a success formula?
If there was, I would surely like to know when I started off. Because Suria, when she started off, she lost how much money?
$80,000. Right.
How many of you would like to lose $80,000?
It's very painful. Right. So I didn't know there was a formula, and truly I think the 90% out there who failed is because they didn't know this formula, someone didn't tell them, or they were not aware. So this is the reason why we are creating this video, to create awareness, right? Awareness of what we have learned ourselves, from our own experience running our own businesses. Like Noor has impacted 18,000,
not 80,000,
18,000 people, like from around the world,
using the power of the internet.
Yeah.
And now because of the internet, you can do so many amazing things.
He's the internet guy, so I am not so much the internet, but
what's your passion, Suria?
My passion is really empowering, transforming, impacting lives of women, children, in nutrition, in health.
Wow.
And I use Facebook. Okay, we'll talk about that. So
she uses Facebook to impact lives of females and women, and men as well, like me. And I use Facebook to impact lives of teens and adults who want to quit their job but don't have another stream of income.
Right.
So I teach them how to do that.
So now let's talk about you. How do you get started, right? What are the key steps in the formula so that you will not, set yourself for failure and set yourself for success? And we're going to share this over the next couple of videos. And for the first session, right, for this first series, just going to touch on one of the key. I feel this is a key formula to a successful business that will really... Okay, so the key formula really is, we talk about profits a lot, right? When we want to start a business, it's like making money, having a lot of profits. I think it's the reverse. Instead of focusing on P, P, the profits is important, but there's another P.
Okay, what's the other P?
Passion.
Passion,
right? So passion. What is passion?
What is passion?
Something that you love.
Something that you love, something that gives you a purpose in life, which is very, very important. One guy once said that to live a purposeful life, you have to follow 3 simple principles. Either one of this. You either have an extremely loving relationship, where you feel purpose for each other to stay alive. Secondly, you experience a lot of pain in your life. It causes you to have some purpose in your life. And thirdly, you do something that's serving others. When you serve others, you feel that sense of purpose. So,
passion is it like love, or...?
You can love, if you love a person, or you serve a person.
Yeah. So it's about serving. It's about serving and choosing the kind of business that resonates with your heart. Like for me, it was like I said, women and children, and this is very close to my heart. So my businesses is focused in this area.
Okay.
And one of the ways for you to decide if this is your passion, is this the right passion for me? Is this what I love to do? There is a litmus test.
There is?
Yeah, to know is this the right thing for me to do? I get this from Oprah.
Wow, Oprah.
Not that she whispered in my ear, but I read it somewhere, and she said this. She said that that thing that you're doing is a passionate thing. If you are willing to do it without being paid first.
Without being paid.
Yeah, so think about your business right now. So a lot of us sometimes started off without being paid. Right, we bake a cake,
exactly,
right?
yeah.
And give it to our neighbors.
Exactly.
We love baking, and they say, "Wow, this is really nice cake."
Exactly,
but we just love doing it. It's just that we are not being paid for it, right? So,
how many of you would want to do something without being paid for it? I mean, the mentality currently is that if I'm not paid for it, I won't do it. My business is not successful because I'm not being paid for it, and thus 90% of them fail because they always do something with the intention of getting money for it.
Right, but it doesn't mean that you don't, you start business without making money. But that is the first test. That you know that you can do this without even being paid. You are willing to do it. But imagine if you are so willing to do it and you get paid for it.
That's amazing.
Now, this is what we're going to talk about. How do you get paid doing what you love? So it is about business. Business is about doing what you love and getting an exchange of value for that.
Exactly.
And the value exchange is money.
Business is a value exchange.
Yeah.
Most people think that business is selling something, or most people think that business is earning money, but in actual fact, business is a value exchange.
Like you can exchange a value, like a watch, for example. A thing is a tangible thing. You sell something that people can touch and feel, or you can sell something that people cannot touch and feel. Like teaching someone is intangible. You cannot feel, you cannot touch it. But it's
still
also
delivers a value
exchange.
to the person, and in return you're getting some cash.
You're getting some cash. And we're going to talk about the cash bit in the next video. How do you turn your passion into profits? See you.
See you soon.